Welcome to Live from London. Today we're in King's Cross talking to people about their neighbours. Do you know your neighbours? What are they like?
Yes, there's a couple who live next door who's South African and I know his name, but it's kind of got past the point where I should have asked or remembered what her name was. And then I have a guy who lives downstairs from me who's a bit of a nosy neighbour who seems to know everything. And again, I should know his name and he talks to me a lot, but I don't. And you get caught with him quite a lot. Have long discussions about everything in the building, which I'm not that interested in.
No, I don't really know my neighbours. I just know them to see them when I go past them and they're coming and going. So I have no idea really what they're like.
I know most of them, yeah, and they're normally just like elderly couples and a few young people and students, yeah.
Yeah, I live above like a Danish couple and they seem nice, but generally speaking in London you don't get to know your neighbours that well, which is a bit of a shame. I know more in like countryside and stuff you have more of a relationship with your neighbours, leave keys with them and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, that seems nice. So I'd like to have that in the future.
Would you like to be closer to your neighbours?
No, not really. I think I'm close enough.
I would probably like to be closer to the couple next door, and there's another couple that live opposite that would probably be quite good to be a bit more friendly with. They're quite sociable next door. Probably not so much the guy downstairs, as he wastes my time.
So yeah, it would be nice to be closer to neighbours, but for some reason in London people are moving house every other week. It doesn't really happen as much, which is a shame.
Overall, probably not, but we should all make more effort to get on with and get to know our neighbours, I suppose, but maybe depending on where you live.
Have you ever had a bad experience with your current neighbours or any from the past?
I can't remember a bad experience with previous neighbours, except actually one house in East London where there was parties going on all the time at 4 a.m, and I was a teacher and I needed a good night's sleep and they were troublesome.
I've had a very small bad experience where I live. It's a communal area, so sometimes post goes missing and things go missing, so that causes some concern between neighbours.
Not really bad. There was an incident where we thought that the guy downstairs had stolen a delivery of a passport because he'd signed for it and then denied it, but then it actually just turned out that was a massive mistake on my ex-boyfriend's part, and it was just with the post office in Sydney.
Not my current neighbours, but in the past there was quite an elderly couple who never went out, and they always knew when we were walking up and down the stairs, which was really strange.